Here we are on Alterac Pass. Unfortunately, I am on my wife's laptop up with my in-laws right now, so I don't know how well you'll be able to hear me or not. Hailstorm, you're immediately going to the top lane. That's fine. Looking at team comp here, we have some decent wave clear with Vala and Tassadar. We have the global. They have a new Brack, which is a decent global for them, and the Samuro. I'm interested to see how well they play Samuro. Having the mobility from Lucio is going to be great for us because this is a larger map. We want to, from a macro perspective, make sure that we are on this camp here right at 1 minute. So you can see we've got 20 seconds left here. I'm going to toggle over to one of my favorite bars, which is the experience bar. You can see here we're ahead on experience already from minions, and even with them picking that up, we're still ahead. So 4 seconds on the camp, Vala's moving towards it. We start the camp at 102, so I really like that. You can see they haven't started their camp. Up here for Dahaka, so going in lane against a Abathur, you don't actually want to shove the lane back up to him, because now he can body soak all of this relatively safely. And so your goal there is to be very passive and make sure that you knock out his Locust. Ooh, fantastic drag on Jaina. So even just making it so Jaina has to go back and tap is great, or hard. It means she's off the map. We got the camp, they didn't. That's fantastic for us. Music and game sounds too loud. Oh, I just closed a bunch of windows instead of lowering my sound. Let me see. Can't hear. Stoic's messages. Not very exact. So, because we got this camp so early, we've got 30 seconds on ours and we took out the whole wall. You can look down here at experience. We've got a big advantage already in experience.
Get ready to
We want to hurry and get this cleared down here and get back up here and stop the camp that's coming through. Because the camp will do the same thing to our wall that we just did to theirs. And if we can delay here, which Tassadar's pretty good delay, a new Brack's decent delay, if we can just delay here for a minute, we'll be able to take our camp again. And checking in with Stoic. Okay, he says he can hear me. Perfect. We'll be able to take our camp again. Oh, I see. Sound. Okay. Yeah, see, I have my volume turned very low on the game, so I wasn't hearing it. I misunderstood what you were telling me. Okay, so whisper me in Discord, Stoic, because that will show up on the top right of my screen. Saying it on the Twitch, unfortunately, I have to tap back and forth to get that. So we just need to shut the door. Someone needs to channel on it. Okay, the minions did. So we're going to hit level 7 first. What we want to do in this scenario where we're ahead and Abathur very much wants to delay is we want to use our Dahaka ability to global and match the Abathur, deny him his experience, and we want to rep this camp just every single chance we get to have it continue pushing in the mid. So here we lost a little bit of time while I was was Alt Tab trying to figure out the sounds, but we had a big time advantage on this. So now with this pushing in, we need to get here. Hellstorm aggroes the minions and somebody else channels type of thing. But our camp's crashing. Newton is picking up the objective. Very good. So here, let's see, Dahaka. So we've got our Z up, or our Z, which means we want to abuse that. So Dahaka could be in the middle lane. Dahaka could be, oh, sneaky by Demon Grand over here. We just need to right click it. We need to right click it. Ooh, boy. Wow. Under 4 seconds on both objectives. So that was a good play by Demon Grand. It almost secured the objective. He actually should have stayed very aggressive in there and had one person, probably Jaina, and maybe ETC to zone shut down theirs. Oh, that channels it. That channels it. Yep. Oh, 9.9, 0.6. Oh, yeah. So that play there, how they ran it, where they just capped it and got a whole bunch of interrupts, is great. Losing Demon Grand hurts for them, but that's okay because they've got the objective coming out and it's early enough that the death timers are low. So looking back here on the experience, yeah, we've gotten more kills. Minions were about 500 over, so we've let Abathur shorten that lead because at one point we were like 1500. Everything else is very close. Structure's okay, we got one more cannon tower. I like prioritizing the defensive mid here, and we are ahead to 10, so that's great. They are actually giving you a bunch of experience lead by not pushing in all 3 lanes. By prioritizing the mid defense and the top defense, we know the next objective is going to be top. And so that's kind of why we would want to prioritize that. Now, I don't mind this counter push down here, because if we can open up bottom with the next objective being top, and we've reasonably defended up here, that could be massive for us. Okay, so we're 10s. I don't really look at builds a whole lot. Anubarak going an older build. Actually, I would say a hybrid build. I like to do either full W or regeneration master at 1 and then W at 4 and 7. I do bed of barbs a lot of times when I do an older style build, which will be like regen master, bed of barbs, the big dive at 7, shield. Ultimates, I like that, I like that, I like that. Yeah, I think you've picked the right ultimates to team fight with here. So they have a little bit of advantage in this fight just because we're fighting on their side, but that doesn't mean that we can't abuse it. The Haka could dig right here, for example. Okay, so they'll free clear our camp. We'll clear their camp because we have a cannon tower. Vala, I mean, really it was a 3v4, so Vala getting work done down here. Giant Dwarf's going to kill you. Yeah. So, just like I tunnel visioned on the mid fight, so did our team. We need to be careful about that because we still have one of our minions from the camp going. Because we could have saved Vala there just by saying, hey, ETC left, ETC left. Because all Vala had to do was make it down here before ETC made it through here, and he would have never found her. Playing safe for 13. Samuro going in to try to do his trickery. Yeah, just close the door. Nice. 4 seconds of channels, really not a big deal. We got the door closed. We opened up this bottom one, which is huge for us. and we have a well in the mid, they don't. We want to take this engagement right now because Abathur is cleaning bottom and we're 13 versus 12. Now, how we want to take this engagement, and I haven't checked Dahaka's cooldown, is we actually want Dahaka pushing in any lane, doesn't matter which, and then he calls out his dig when we're going in, and we want him to dig through this bush, and we want to drive someone like Brightwing to that bush. The idea being that if we can lock down their healer and their front lines can't fight a war on two fronts, we're gonna kill someone. Either ETC comes back to save the healer and Dahaka burrows and we blow up someone in the front, or ETC stays forward, has no healing, and we blow up ETC. We don't care which. We just like to kill people in this game. I do really like Beta Barbs for the delay. Legion of Beetles at 1 actually can help with that too. So clearing this camp, I don't mind that, especially so long as we have eyes on them. Brightwing channeling in. Yeah, and that's true. If we have Dahaka here, we can wrap somebody too. Alright, so we've killed the clone. ETC's running. Cocoon's down. We have all of our other ults. We saw the ultimate evolution, so that one's down as well. We can take this fight, and while sure it's a 4v5 for us and we don't have Cocoon, they can't turn it into a 5v5. Oh yeah, this is back during the weather anomaly. I'm recording this just after the weather anomaly, of course. Oh, great, great combo. I'm going to back that up because I had all tapped for a second. I apologize. So ETC's alone. We probably didn't see his team. Oh, we see two of them up there because of the minimap. Great tongue. We dive follow up. We impale follow up. He's gone. This is fantastic. This should be objective for us right now. So back here, yes, we see Samuro doing shenanigans to get it cleaned up, but we can lock it down and they still don't have a take for 20 seconds. So we shut the door. It is not showing me the channel times, but I see him punching the gate, so he's getting out. That's kind of goofy. Yeah, at this point, as soon as Jaina died, they can't contest anymore. They can try to delay, but they don't have Jaina. Abathur's trying to clean. Dahaka went bottom. So here our main goal, because I mean we get to be on the offensive now. We've got the objective. We've got 16s. Our main goal is to open up the map at this point. And so we just need to decide, okay, are we going to open up the map by trying to get a keep? Are we going to open up the map by trying to get double fort? We don't necessarily have to team fight, but we want to decide how we're going to open up the map. And any of the choices are fine. We just want to do it and then make adjustments as we see them react. So here as we cocoon ETC, ooh, as soon as we saw Brightwing there, we should have dove Brightwing. Echo, you're really low on mana here. Even Meistelheim and Newton Rocks are pretty low. Oh yeah, I'm not saying your name properly. I apologize. So rough fight for us, but we still have objectives up. We got the mid fort, the top fort, and the bottom keep is heavily going down right now. So one thing here, if you want to push, the thing you want to kill is not necessarily the keep first, but the minions, because the added damage from the minions clears your stuff far faster than does the keep. The spawns were right on it. I like it. It's safe. It's on our side of the map. We can't do anything forward. What did Abathur take at 7? He did take Mule, so a wise Abathur in this case because he'll be able to heal this up. Now, for us, that changes our gameplay slightly in that we want to make sure that we get in there. Oh, I gotta get back to the right screen. We need to make sure that we get in there and clear the bottom keep. Now, taking this boss is okay for us. Yes, we're going to get a keep, but we were going to get that keep anyway. And so I would almost rather have seen us on top boss, or even clear the mid wave and then boss, or run and tag this keep because it had less than 3,000 health when it started healing. So we don't want to march with this boss. The boss is going to kill the keep regardless. We want to get value somewhere else. And we definitely don't want to fight under the keep until it's gone. Okay. We burrow away. Yeah, because their boss has so much to go through that we don't necessarily... We're fine to trade keep for fort when it's their keep. But the keep would have gone down regardless. And this boss has so much health, he's not going to take out the core, but he would have taken the keep on his own. If instead we had gotten this soak and created it where we had a big pressure in mid, then okay, maybe we do save this fort at the same time. Or maybe we get pressure to where they're not going to be able to contest this point because we're just that far ahead. Okay, right here, two things we want to do. We can either be right on the objective, even if we only get 5-10 seconds, that's okay. Or we can go straight to our camp. They chose their camp. We've got pressure in the lanes. They're going to have to deal with that. And so we just need to make a hard and fast decision. What I would tell you here, especially with how long the objective channel is, for 50 seconds, cream their camp and then wait for them to deal with your camp, because you'll be able to lock the door and open yours during the time they're dealing with it, or you'll be able to get 20 and go looking for a fight. Like, we can be patient here. We've got major structure advantage in 2 lanes. We have double in the bottom lane because we still have our fort and they don't even have a keep. So our reavers are spawning, and that's huge for us. So we can be patient. We can play for 20. We don't have to hard engage before that. In fact, I would tell you it's a bad idea to hard engage before that. Nice burrow from Dahaka. As soon as we see or hear the clone, we just need to get out of dodge. We don't have to stay. We just run. We are so close to 20, and they're burning ults before 20. All we got to do is hit 20. So our camp is pushing in the mid. Samuro trying to do some fancy footwork, getting back there to defend. We take the wall. It's got great pressure, so now we can go in on this, especially if we saw the Samuro on the minimap. Ooh, they're on ETC, even if we just dive in. And again, I'm not looking at cooldowns. I'm doing this one fairly just quick review, if you will. See, now we want to go in. Oh, ETC dies. Nice. Cocoon out on Brightwing to stop the teleport. I like it. Go Echo. Jane is down. Ring's out. Doesn't really matter that we had someone rooted. Hi, little baby. Baby Valk coming to check out what's going on with me. So our channel got interrupted by minions. We're getting some good pressure really in all 3 lanes. Oh, Abathur. Oh, we can't see him. Got it. Yeah, the call to ignore bottom and just take out this mid keep is fantastic. This game should be in the bag because we're capping. 2 of them are dead. We just kill the second keep. We don't need the 3rd keep at this point. We just need to clear all the minions to make it so we have as much pressure as possible. And, oh, jump up. Baby Valk fell. Ooh, nice tag. I don't have anything against our friend Demon Grand, but anytime you see a Samuro get caught as a tank, it makes you feel good because that is one slippery jerk. Ooh, Mosh, he hasn't picked a 20, so he needs to pick death metal right now. Yeah, he should have picked death metal. It doesn't matter. You guys are going to win at this point. They would have to team wipe you and get to clearing really quickly. Oh, we got one down. The sound barrier just missing, but the boss is down to 9,000, 8,000. Yeah, they can't kill you and clear fast enough. Tassadar, I assume that was for Twilight Archon, but you could have just kept zapping stuff in here too. So, pretty clean victory. Sure, we lost the first objective, but they struggled to really get the macro advantage that you need from an Abathur, and we locked down the push from the first objective really well. So a few quick highlights for this one, or learning points, or whatever you want to call them. Rep that camp. 1 minute, 2.5 minutes, 4 minutes. Every time that camp is up in the middle lane, go for it. For the bottom boss, again, we didn't need to push with the bottom boss. Getting it's okay. I would have liked to have seen us get top boss just to create pressure in another lane. And we were ahead at that point. So if we could have gotten a little bit more of an angle to team fight against them, that could have been great for us too. And then let's see. I think we did really good at comboing crowd control. I think we did a really great job in team fights, so good work there. And yeah, try to protect buildings a little bit more from the camp there in the mid, and use that mid camp to give yourself an advantage on the shrine by just being able to say, well, we can be patient until they go and work on our camp, and then we'll go aggro. So let me go into Discord, and I can find the next replay off of this. I am going to end the stream and then come back to the stream because I don't know how to do all of it well enough. So I'll be right back.